Hi there, my name is Daniel Gill. I founded Oso Consulting about 3 years ago, and I'm here to invite you to join us in flipping the software consulting model on its head. Now, for the past 50 years or so, we nerdy folk have been selling software to big companies to help them become more efficient. For the longest time, this was done either with completely custom software or with very customizable software platforms like SAP or Oracle. Now, custom software is great stuff, very powerful, but it's also incredibly risky. There's a huge upfront capital cost, there's a statistically depressingly low rate of success, and it takes a very long time to implement. Now, in the past 5 years, we've had all these new technologies like the cloud, which have enabled us to start selling software as a service. Now, this is kind of the opposite of custom software, whereby we solve very specific problems very, very well, and then sell those solutions over the internet to the masses. This means that software as a service is very low risk, very cost effective, but also very inflexible. Now, if you think about how we've approached software over the past 50 years, it generally always works something like this. We find a problem, we build a solution, and then we support and maintain that solution down the road. Now, if you think about it, this is all based on this core assumption that the solution we built today is going to work tomorrow. Now, this seems innocent enough, but it turns out to be very problematic in this world where industries, regulatory environments, our customers, technologies change all the time, right? What you're really doing is trapping these companies in a very specific way of doing things as the whole world around them continues to evolve. What can we do to help these companies break free from these software shackles? Well, what if we took the entire software consulting model and flipped it on its head, right? What if instead of building a solution and then supporting and maintaining it, we offered our clients a software environment that we support and maintained, and then let them customize and grow it as their needs evolved? Now, it seems like a very subtle difference, turns out to be incredibly powerful. So let me put this in context or make it a little bit more concrete for you. This is a pretty grandiose vision of ours, and we had to start somewhere, and we chose to tackle the challenge of managing lots of contractors. Now, we did this for a couple of reasons. First, companies generally use lots of contractors instead of in-house employees because their workload is highly variable, right? Either the industry is seasonal or the market itself is very unstable. This means that these companies really value the kind of flexibility that we can inherently provide. The second reason is that, as you can imagine, lots of different industries make use of contractors. And this means that the market itself is inherently fragmented. As a result, most of the large software players have largely ignored this entire market, leaving us with a beautiful blue ocean market in which to play. So what does it actually look like? How do we help these companies? Well, imagine you run a service company with 5 employees managing some 50 contractors. This means you have a zillion things to keep track of, right? All of your contractors have safety tickets and insurance papers that all expire at different times. You've got invoices coming in from your contractors every few weeks. You might have a spreadsheet that keeps track of all these invoices coming in, and then all the invoices that you then send out to your clients. And in addition, you've got all sorts of information to keep on top of, right? You want to know what kinds of qualifications and experience all of your contractors have. You want to keep track of how many kilometers they've all traveled. You want to know how many days they've been out in the field. It's a nightmare. So what we do is offer a variety of tools to our clients that solve a variety of these different kinds of problems. We offer them for a rate of $30 per person per month. This covers all support, all maintenance, and all training. And what we're really doing is enabling these companies to handle twice as many contractors without having to add anybody to their core team. Now, if you think about it, this also means that when the market crashes, let's say, I don't know, oil prices plummet, you're in a really good position to shrink your operations back down. There's nobody to lay off, and our variable fees means that you're paying us a lot less when you've got a lot less work. Now, what we've discovered is this. First of all, our clients love this because not only is this a low-risk approach to software, but it also means that they're back in charge of their own process improvement, right? They tell us what problems they want to solve first. They decide how and when to roll this out to their team. And they're always free to customize the tools as their needs evolve. So as you can tell, we've already gone ahead and built this software platform, and we're offering these services to our clients. Now, We've got a few clients here in Calgary, managing around a few hundred contractors spread across 5 continents. Last year we made roughly $65,000 in revenues, and we're currently managing around $60 million worth of our clients' invoices and counting. Now, the team that's pulling this off is also just a little bit different. Now, I myself am a software engineer who was fed up with the perverse incentive model in the traditional software consulting model. But I'm also a dancer and I'm a philosopher. My 2 closest partners are themselves very bright young women coming from very different backgrounds. And on my board, you'll not only find one of our clients, but also the guy who's leading the Future of Credit Cards division over at TD Bank. Now, on the sales front, we're also having to do things a little bit differently. Because our market is so fragmented, instead of trying to go out and understand all these different industries ourselves, what we're doing is building a referral network. So we're partnering up with a bunch of different companies that already work with these industries and letting them bring the leads to us. Now, our partners get some commission, which translates to passive income for the next 5 or 10 years, which they love. And we get to pick and choose which companies and which industries we're in the best position to help. Now, going forward, nobody's ever really done this before. So what we need above all are some bright minds, right? We're looking for open-minded, strategic thinkers, both on the sales and strategic partnership side, as well as on the technical and software architectural side of things. In addition, we're looking for $1 million to hire a salesperson and a few developers to validate 2 key hypotheses. First, we can reach a dozen companies in the next 18 months whose major pain points are the ones we've already tackled. And second, we can customize this platform of ours as efficiently as we need to for all these different industries. Now, if you want to get involved, I like to keep things nice and simple, so how about you start by just giving me a call? I can be reached at 1-403-800-3235. And now I've got to go and change the world, but I'm inviting you to join me.